Well, I'm joined now on the line by journalist and Middle East researcher Rondon Ronan. How is Israel reacting to the news that these three countries are going to recognize the Palestinian state?
Israel has exercised a series of actions where the most prominent of which is recalling the ambassadors of all these three countries. It is a significant step. It is a very dramatic step. One more thing that Israel has done, it reaffirmed the law to resettle in some sections in the northern part of the West Bank. A quick reminder, the 2005 disengagement plan, that is the name in the Hebrew language, disengagement plan, where practically that basically means to leave Gaza. It was not only Gaza, it was Gaza plus 4 more settlements in the northern part of the West Bank. Now, Defense Minister Yoav Gallant has decided to undo that part of the West Bank and basically to allow the resettlement of all these 4 spots being evacuated in the year 2005. Probably meaningly because of wherever there is Jewish settlement, there's also security. Wherever there is no Jewish activity, wherever there is no Jewish presence, by necessity, this vacuum will be filled sooner or later by Arabs, and then sooner or later by Arab terrorists.
Just a point there. Benjamin Netanyahu has been resolute. He's remaining resolute on not recognizing a Palestinian state. And I think what you're saying is there is no possibility that he or anyone else in Israel is going to buckle under the pressure of these other countries.
Nothing is more precious than returning our own 132 hostages, our loved ones, victims, still rotting and decaying in the dungeons of Hamas terrorists. And just a quick reminder that the objectives here, the total extermination of Hamas and returning of the hostages.
I'd like to just quickly touch on the application by the International Criminal Court prosecutor Karim Khan seeking arrest warrants for Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu, as well as the Defense Minister Yoav Gallant, as well as 3 other Hamas leaders. Do you think those arrests are likely and imminent?
It is subject to Israel's actions. We cannot tell by now, but if Israel will do what it is currently doing now, and that is to diplomatically blitz each and every country in the whole planet for the best of Israel's ability, you have to keep in mind, that's pretty much Israel's language, that this decision by the ICC will eventually backfire at you as well, because it will set a precedence that democratic countries will never be able to fight Islamic terrorism, because their soldiers, their military commanders will be also subject to those ridiculous arrest warrants, and also their heads of state just as well. And whenever the legal precedence is set, it is extremely beyond difficult to reverse it back and put the genie back in the bottle.
Thanks very much for chatting to us today. That was our journalist and Middle East researcher Rondon Ronan chatting to us from Israel.